I am very, 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 very excited to do this episode. I'm not even gonna lie to you because this guy here, I never liked this guy. Never. I never like Consequence. Never. I always thought he was a goof with big teeth. Big teeth goof. Never, ever, ever did I like him. I watched him when he was on Love and Hip Hop with Joe Buttons back in the day. He always been a goof to me. Always been a goof. So him coming out speaking on Pusha T's name just lets me know how much even more of a goof he is. Because first of all, he, when I say Consequence can rap, I mean he can put together words. I'm not saying that he's actually good at what he does. Like, I don't know, Bud Bundy can rap. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud Bundy is actually better than Consequence. Um, but we're gonna talk about this whole thing. Before we get into that legendary spiel, this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful single sexy ladies put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. Excuse me, it's late. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description or right here on the screen, Cash App. They call me a hidden gem, 1,300 subscribers to over 19,000 subscribers. Yes, 19,000. You heard it right. 19,000. I'm moving up in the world. 19,000. And I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Also, too, thank you for being here with me. Shout out to everybody that joined the live. I'm gonna work on it because I want to take live calls. But I'm gonna work on it some more and see what happens. Because right now, I don't know if it's what's the name, but I'm probably gonna do something a little bit more innovative, a little bit different from this. I have an idea that I'm kicking around. I'm probably gonna what I'm probably gonna do is, and I'll just tell y'all now. It's gonna be an episode where I'm gonna just get at least the first 10, or I'm just gonna tell people to put their emails into the chat, or the not the chat, the what they call that, the comments. And when you put your email in the comments, I'm gonna end up the first 5 or maybe 6 people. I'm going to send the link where you can actually join me on the show, and it's going to be maybe a certain day, and I'm going to say this topic, and I'm going to say, here's the link, and everybody that gets the link will be able to click the link, join on the show, and we all can have a great conversation. So I'm going to end up doing that soon, very soon. I'm not sure when, but it's going to be soon. So I know that was a long intro, but yeah, man, let's get it. All right, man. So this comes courtesy of the Ville, and Consequence is talking about some things that just happened. So let's get it.
I'm gonna talk about this shit right now. Talk about the Nicki Minaj shit, and we're gonna get back to the lawsuit because we gotta talk about the lawsuit also with the shit that I found. Today, type of one if you can hear this, y'all.
We need to address what's been going on in hip hop.
There's a lot been going on.
There has, and today I need to share with New York, with High 97, the home of hip hop, and the rest of the world. I'm really high on integrity and the truth.
Right.
And this summer we didn't have a song of the summer.
I've been seeing the memes. Like, yeah, it's been hard.
And one of the reasons why we didn't have a song of the summer, because the soundbite of the summer was, "I don't respect Kanye."
He said the reason why he didn't have Song of the Summer was because of an article that was talked about with the clips. That sounds like some hater shit right there. Look at that.
Have a song of integrity in New York, with High 97, the home of hip hop, and the rest of the world. I'm really high on integrity and the truth.
Right.
And this summer we didn't have a song of the summer.
I've been seeing the memes. Like, yeah, it's been hard.
And one of the reasons why we didn't have a song of the summer is because the soundbite of the summer was, "I don't respect Kanye as a man."
Now you're referring
Performed by, and I'm gonna emphasize performed by Pusha T and his brother Malice.
This is crazy, man. Whenever you got a goofball like this, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This is just 100% facts. This type of dude, to me, is worse than Drake. He's worse than Drake because he didn't even have to do this. This had nothing to do with him. He's saying that he's big on integrity. Okay. Then why didn't you do this as soon as Pusha T and them said it? Why are you doing it now? And why you have to do it on the radio? This is high level buffoonery. Like baboonery. This is high level baboonery. There's no way in the world you as Consequence, who are, in my opinion, you have written or you have performed and did some things for people. Not going to take that away from you. But you don't have, no one knows who you are. Even if you say you did songs for people and help people, you as an artist, no one cares about. Nobody cares about you. So the conclusion I have to come to is you only doing this because you're hating. You're mad because the Clips is doing something that you couldn't do at this point in their career. You could never come out with an album like they did. Never. You could never come out with an album like them. Never. Not one time. I don't care if you had Kanye, 100 Kanye Wests to help you with it. You could never come out with an album like what they just dropped. Never. So you just want to steal some of their shine. You know what I'm saying? And you're a big Kanye West supporter, so we know where this is going.
Known as the Clips. Now, what I have in my phone, I would like you to read to the world.
And this is exactly what I said, bro. Right now, when I was talking about...
This is corny, bro. This is some girly shit, bro. Like, so you got something in your phone that you're going to show the world, a private conversation that you had with Pusha T or whoever. You're going to show the world? Why? For what? Like, why? Bro, this is high level buffoonery. I'm talking like the cream of the crop buffoonery. There's no way in the world you about to show people private messages, bro, and think that you getting something off. What are you getting off? This is gonna backfire so spectacularly because people are gonna say you're a clown for showing that. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, damn, that's crazy." Consequence, yo, bro, you got it. Nobody's gonna do that. They're gonna clown you for this, bro. They're going to clown you for this. They're gonna clown you for it.
What's the dirt? When I was talking about what's the dirt right now, bro, I said I could show you the messages where we're talking neutral, but that's pussy shit, bro. Why would I exploit private DMs, especially Consequence, being older than me, grown ass man, by the way, fucking over 40 years old, and he wants to leak text messages on the radio because he wasn't able to get a song of the summer because of the push that Pusha T did with just one interview. Sounds like an old bitter man to me, bro.
Oh, got it. What is this that you about to show us?
So what I have in my phone is a group chat between myself, Ye, and Pusha, and it was initially.
That right there is where you lost me. It's over for you, Doug. It's over. You was gone for a couple of years. Just go back where you was at, bro. That right there, that's the number one rule as a man. You never do. You never show private messages. That's the number one rule. And you out here showing private messages. I don't care even if it's my worst enemy. I'm not showing messages. I'm not, because that's between me and him. That's private. You out here showing messages. Ladies, I hate to say this, but typically this is what women do. Women show messages online. Put it out. This him. It's got to be corny. Got to be some of the craziest, goofiest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, for real.
Right after the release of Donda.
So you want me to read this?
Yeah, I want you to read this to the world.
So this says Yay 2020. So this is
Start
Yay.
there.
Bruh.
Say
There's no way in the world you showing messages from 2020. There's no way you showing messages from 2020, bro. There's no way. You're trying to convince us that something that happened in 2020, which was 5 years ago, as if whatever you're going to show, that a person couldn't change their mind. From 5 years ago. This isn't like it just happened 2 weeks ago. This is 5 years. So you held on to messages from 5 years ago. I can't even tell you about messages I had from last week. 5 years? This is goofy.
Bro, he got text messages from 2020. Remember, this is 5 years ago.
in your phone, that's how you have them.
Correct.
Everybody hit a
And
ball.
Ye says, in the diss record to Drake, you still not 100% in the right with me, even though he's
Hold on, real quick. Are you 40 plus years old leaking private messages, bro? Or no real human being, no solid person would leak messages because they didn't get a #1 song in the summer because Pusha T overshadowed you with an interview.
Well, this is not what we call leaking, because leaking would be he didn't know. This is deliberate, which makes it 10 times worse. This makes him look like a real sucker. I mean, like a sucker. Not just like not one sucker, but two suckers. Like the, what they call it? What's the boy name? Booker T. Sucker. That he's that type of sucker. Sucker. That's him. Like, this is crazy.
Sound out of your body.
not have spoke on your wife. You not perfect either. The record still caused me mental harm. So that meant when you shot, you hit me and my family also. We have to protect my brain at all costs.
Protect my brain is crazy. Kanye, yes, saying protect
I don't think he meant brain. I think he meant brand. He probably meant brand, but
your brain. How is Kanye saying protect my brain when he is doing galaxy gas and fucking huffing nitrous, bro? How are you talking about protect my brain when Kanye is literally huffing nitrous? Kanye is sniffing galaxy gas. He is huffing that fucks with your brain so bad. You want to talk about protect my brain? You are brain when you do galaxy gas and nitrous from the dentist, bro. Your dentist is giving you galaxy gas, but in text messages, you want to talk about protect your brain. If Kanye West really wants to protect his brain, he would stop doing galaxy gas with his dentist, bro. Let's be real.
Because I have the vision. It's accountability. You're not wrong, but you're not 100% right either.
well, I guess he did mean brain, because he just said because he has the vision, so he has to protect his brain. But I don't think that Pusha T did anything to I think that it was Drake who said something about your boss. Like, so I don't know.
Definitely a Ye tweet with the we have to protect my brain at all costs.
Ye text, yeah.
Then Pusha replies, yeah, I agree. I'm not perfect. I never learned how to turn the other cheek when disrespected. It's how I was raised. Martin Luther King wasn't respected in my house either. Hurting you or your family wasn't my intention. Protecting my family and the brand, that was the only mission. Sorry for any trauma caused by me.
If consequence,
See, that right there is what he was looking for. because he said something about Martin Luther King. I think that he thinks that that's gonna actually make people stop liking the clips. I think he's like, yeah, this right here, get him. This'll get him. This'll get him. He said Martin Luther King wasn't respected. We gonna see what people say about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch. You watch. Craziness.
Really give a fuck about Kanye West's brain. Why doesn't he just tell him to stop doing Galaxy Gas, bro? You need to stop being a yes man to Kanye West and hating on Pusha T and realize that Kanye West ain't going to do nothing for you. This is just an argument that you picked out of your brain to try to make Pusha T look like a hypocrite or some sort. When realistically, you look like a full-blown bro. This ain't the consequence I know. This ain't the consequence that I grew up listening to.
So Pusha did apologize to Ye for that.
Right. So he apologized for basically dragging Kanye into the beef with Drake.
Right.
He actually said in his own words, sorry for any trauma I've caused you and your family.
Right.
So where I'm from, if you're willing to apologize to someone, that would mean that you respect them, right? We could agree on that, right?
Right.
Not if the apology isn't sincere.
That don't mean that. When you have fights and your parents tell you to apologize to the kid across the street, you apologize because you felt like you had to, but that don't mean you respect them. You don't have to respect. You can apologize to somebody without respecting them. You definitely could do that. That's how people just do it. Like, sorry. Like, but I still don't fucking like you. Like, I still don't respect you. But I'm just going to say sorry because it makes you feel better. But it doesn't mean that they respect you because you said sorry. It just doesn't.
If someone just says sorry over text, that is not a sincere apology. And I'll say it right now. I don't think Pusha T was being sincere for the apology. I think he was just saying sorry just to say sorry. But that has nothing to do with the reason why you're exposing all of this now. The only reason why you're exposing this is because of the fact that Pusha T got over you. He overshadowed you in the summer. That's what you said in the beginning of this, and that's what we're looking into now. But we know that the Clips responded to this. We know that the Clips had just gotten back to this, bruh. Look at this. The Clips are on concert. They're on tour right now. Look what they just posted, bruh. Look how they responded. Confrontation, consequence. Oh, yeah, hell no. We about to get crazy right now. I really do hope that the Clips decide to drop something on his head, bro. I hope that the Clips respond to consequence the way that he wants them to respond.
Yeah. He can't deal with it. Bro, they will smoke him so bad, bro. You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I hope that they respond. I hope they do. I hope they do a remix. I hope they respond with a remix. He just want to get back into the conversation, but Consequence never been in a conversation. I don't understand why we even talking about this goofball. He's a big ball-headed goofball. He's like a ball of goof, like a big ball of a goof. He's a goof. He's a goof. He really is. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta keep it real. Like, yo, get your goofy ass out of here. He a goof. He's a goof. Like, for real. Goof. Like, come on, bro.
They are going to mess him up if they respond. Confrontation equals to consequence. That for every action, there's a reaction. And the Clips is letting Consequence know while they're on tour, a successful tour. And I know that Consequence is hating this shit right now. I know he's foaming at the mouth knowing that they are going to give him the treatment that he's asking for. You want that shit, bro? Do you want numbers based off of us dissing you? Because if that's the case, we're going to give it to you, bro. You want to talk shit about us through private messages? So be it. I'm telling you. This shit ain't going to be pretty, man. Once Pusha T, I better, ooh, you know how many times they're going to flip the name Consequence in their flow? You know how many times they are going to flip Consequence in a verse? We're going to hear, you're a con, the con of the sequence of the consequent, like, bro, oh my God, the sequence of the con artist named Consequence, like, bro, they're going to go crazy. They're going to go insane. The confrontation of consequence is gonna condescend, the conflict. Like, bro, I could hear it in my head, bro. The con scheme.
Yeah, DeVille, he should be a rapper. He'd be a good rapper.
Is gonna be filthy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When they start cutting the con references on their track, bro, I'm gonna go wild, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Big shout out to Nathan for the $10 donation. He said, I appreciate you and Jalape's content a lot. Cheers. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. W. Clifford, W. Nathan in the chat, y'all. He dropped a whole album last year with Big Sean, Kid Cudi, and Kanye as the features. And did nobody know about that shit? Damn, that is crazy, bro. Did he really? Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Because that is crazy. That's probably why he's mad. And I was saying it in the beginning, but like, I didn't know he had all that. Hold on. In 10 months, bro. Now we see why he's mad. Now we see why he's mad. He's mad because he dropped an album in the beginning of the year, and in 10 months he's only able to garner up 5K views. Now, I'm not the type of guy to
Listen, bro. I ain't laughing at you having 10K views, bro. 5K views or whatever. But you can't be coming at people with 5K views. Like, no, bro. I'm big on integrity. But you showing people's pride. Man, if you don't get your hypocritical ass out of here. Yeah, man. You can't say you big on integrity, but then do something that that goes against being integrity, having integrity. I mean, like, it's just weird to me that you would do that. This is the same consequence that had a whole fight with Joe Buttons. He had a whole fight with Joe Buttons. Joe Buttons, I believe something happened, and he swung on Joe Buttons on the show. And then, like, later on, Joe Buttons and them beat him up. So, I'm just saying, man. I'm saying, at this point, like I said, I never liked that dude. I don't know him personally. I'm talking like musically, whatever. He just, I don't know. He just ain't good to me. So, it is what it is. But more buffoonery and coonery. Maybe he just want to get back into the spotlight. Maybe he got a project coming. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Torture Talk. Yeah, look at that. See, I'm about to say after hours.